that they play as if it's their last time playing ever, every single time.
It's Thailand serving, Egypt receiving. It's their first match of the Women's World Championship Thailand 2025. We are here in Bangkok. And Thailand looking to see if they can win the first point, but that's not going to happen. Great side out for Egypt. Choka coming up with the point.
Yeah, I'm really curious about this Egyptian side. I mean, they're not part of the VNL. It's been a while since they've been on this world stage, so plenty to learn about this squad. We're going to be doing it together here today.
Good serve. And Thailand off the net. Chance for a couple of blockers to go up. Good timing in that block as well. Well played. Kimbichaya getting the point.
Yeah, Kimbichaya, one of the go-tos on this Thai side. We saw her have 28 points against the USA in week 3 of the VNL. She'll be a go-to, and that's exactly why. She can score even from off the net.
That's a good serve. This is going to be a down ball. A chance for Thailand to go in front. Good up from Walid. Great block. That's a huge block against Maria Matwali Mito, as she has on her shirt.
Yeah, Tatao is not the kind of blocker you want to swing right into. She may not be the tallest player out there, only standing at 186, but she's solid with her hands.
That's a good pass. That's a shame. A little bit too jammed up on the net, trying to go through the middle. Was Moshedi.
And the other thing about playing against Thailand, sometimes teams will try to speed up their own offense and forget how they play their best volleyball.
Good deep. Oh, that's not made it. The cut cross court. There's a shade wide.
The crowd were a little too eager on celebrating that one. Good angles, though.
That looked like a bit of a miss hit, unfortunately, for Choka. Good swing, that's nice. More like it from Mito.
Mito was the best scorer of the Egyptian league last season. That's why she's going to play in Italy next season, because she's going to carry a lot of the load offensively for this Egyptian side.
Well, we see a lot more of that from Thailand during this tournament. They love their little combos.
One of the reasons Thailand's so difficult to play against is that right there. The blocker, the middle blocker holding the blocker on the other side. It's just combinations all over the place.
Something that Brazil have started to do as well with Miss Everything, Gabby, coming in on exactly the same type of play as that. Really evident in the VNL this season.
Yeah, I think that's the future of volleyball, is those combination plays, those quicker changes, just moving around the different zones of the court.
That is a great block, and Egypt are back on level terms. It's almost kind of coming full circle with volleyball when you look back to, for those of you that have seen any of the footage maybe, or those of you that were there at the time, with a lot of combination plays on a slower game, but now we're getting these combinations plays coming on a faster game as well.
It takes more precision, better ball control, better first contact as well.
That's a decent first contact. Well, that's a decent touch in defense for Egypt. But the block is great for Thailand.
Great finish by Wimorat. That ball came right into her wheelhouse, and her eyes are open as she's pressing over the net there. That's a really good heads-up play.
lot of effort in the jump serve, but for no real reward apart from the unforced error on that swing. Unfortunately for Nada.
You might get the challenge here, and I think, in fact, Thailand is requesting a challenge for block touch.
So the referee has given it as a block touch, a block and out, so they're challenging and saying, no, we didn't touch it.
I don't know, this is a risky game, though, because statistically, if the blockers are doing their job and they're reaching over the net, and if that ball was even in vicinity of the tape, it could have been touched.
It's the one thing is that it's one of the, for everyone that played before the challenge was available for this, have lived the frustration of knowing that I just got called for 4 touches and I hit it in the block and I know the block's touched it.
Yeah.
But the referee's gone 4. What we're seeing now, 9 times out of 10, this has hit someone.
Yeah.
And but that one doesn't, because actually the contact area is away from the block, isn't it? Perhaps difficult from the referee's perspective. And you look down the line, if you look down the referee's line on that, can't see any gap between the arm and the net. So give the first ref the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
We'll hasta luego him, come back to him later. Excellent. Solid volleyball from Egypt.
I think that's going to be the key as well, not to get overwhelmed by the event. This is a big stage for Egypt, especially playing against Thailand in Thailand. The crowd can have a big part of it too, just to play their game and consistently just react point for point.
Great defense. It's a little too tight on the net. That is wonderful blocking from Thailand.
Good patience as well from Chachuan Mokri. She's up in the air, hanging out. Doesn't want to wait till it comes on her side and give a free ball. Just takes care of it early.
Passing's good from Egypt. They're giving themselves opportunities. So that is a great swing. Oh, unlucky. It didn't land in, unfortunately. It was a good effort. The technique was right to try and go to the line. What was the contact?
Antenna.
Oh, just caught the antenna, didn't it? There we go.
But you're right. I like her trying to go down the line there, switching it up away from the blockers.
Oh, play on. No catch ball called. Well played, Thailand, playing to the whistle.
Playing to the whistle, also playing to their strengths. So when they recycle that ball, they go again faster on that second attempt. Pompon just flinging it outside, and you can see the middle blocker of Egypt, just no chance to get there.
Cool.
Catch any of that?
Oh, yes. Did I understand any of it? No.
I feel like we got a couple of languages between us, but Thai and Egyptian are neither of them.
First ace serve of the match.
Floater between 2 players down that corridor where they're having to speak to each other, make decisions last minute.
It's another one, 2 in a row. Looking for a hat trick. Not going to get it. But they still could have a breakpoint opportunity here. taken, is it? Yes, the block. Unable to keep the ball in play, and Thailand now racing away in this opening set.
Yeah, they're just keeping things clean and consistent. So starting with a tough serve, they're getting Egypt out of system, forcing them to try and put that ball high, but blockers are doing a good job being disciplined too.
By the time that ball. This is all about just refocus, regroup. Don't worry about what's gone. Deal with what's to come here. Try and get off this rotation. It's always a tricky rotation, rotation one for any team, because the set is at one. Only one player's in their comfortable position to have a swing, and that's the middle. You've got your outside hitter on the right, your opposite on the left. It's not their favorite positions, as demonstrated by that swing. However, with this new rule change of being able to move your rotation on the throw of the serve, not the contact, more teams now stacking their serve receive so that they can get their opposite over to the right side and get their outside in a good position already on rotation one. Particularly in the men's game where there's a lot of jump serve, where you've got a lot of time.
Yeah.
And even with the women now, a lot more of the jump serve coming in. So there are opportunities to get off this tricky rotation a little bit earlier. But now it's free ball for Egypt. Can they score? Break point will be good. Oh, yes. That. Oh, I'm unlucky. Was that looked. Oh, it's all about the squish factor. And this ball just hasn't squished down enough to catch the line.
I like the speed of her arm on that swing, and you can see the defense of Thailand kind of sitting on that line. It was the perfect prime opportunity to go for it.
A little bit slow through the middle, chance that the block took to get hands on it. That will do though. They're just changing her rhythm on that one, getting the swing away before the block could close.
A lot's being asked of Mito in that outside spot to get through the blockers on the other side. Had to speed up her arm a little bit to do it that time.
That'll work.
It feels like for Thailand, this is a must-win match. That's a clever shot by Chachuan, but typically Thailand are in positions like in the VNL where they're scrapping to just stay in the competition. This is a situation where they should jump on the opportunity to have a pretty clean win.
I think that's been given as 4. Opportunity for Thailand to challenge, to say the block caught the ball if they want to. However, Kiatapong Radhachatakrenkai deciding no and leaving it. Recycled well. Oh, what a save! What a save! It's still in play, but for how much longer? Not much longer. That was hit, and then some. Well, we may have gone to challenge if Egypt had won the point, because it did look like it had hit the floor, but play on, play to the whistle. Thailand doing it, and oh, it's a free swing.
Yeah, I mean, how do you defend against that? The players were barely in their base before the ball is already back on the floor on their side.
That's not hit the floor. Well played, Egypt. Into double figures.
That's one of the rare moments that we've seen Thailand's block not fully disciplined. You can see here the hands just a little bit behind them, and that ball stays on their side. Nice
play. Good hustle. The middle blocker being held by the short behind. A little slide in behind, so that was one-on-one then through the outside on an equally quick ball. That's almost impossible to stop.
Yeah, if there's one thing Thailand do well, it's speed.
Well, that's a great hustle on a ball that probably didn't need to be blocked. And it's resulted in a point for Egypt. You've got a player who's having a swing on the 3-meter line, not full approach. That's a down ball at best. And that kind of played into Egypt's hands in the end. Oh, that's getting a close-up.
That was a couple of touches there. I'm not sure how clean that was.
Several touches, it's okay. Well, good serve. Good dig from Mirto. Oh, goodness, it stayed in play. And now it's Thailand scrambling. Oh, no! Commit, go and play the ball. Don't look around for help when you've got there.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication there between the two. And especially if you're the setter.
You've got to play it. Oh, yes, that's one way to make up for the last point. Take the responsibility, get on and do it. Good swing there from Dana. Goes over onto...
And I like that no one was going to be expecting that. She goes up with both hands, then pushes with just one, but she disguised that pretty well.
Going after the front court swing hitter. Timing a little off on that ball out wide. Nothing off about that swing from Egypt, and they're closing the gap. And Kiatapon Ratchata Grienkai sensing danger, calls timeout.
ฟังนะตอนนี้ลักษณะการแก้ของเขาเขาไม่ได้มีอะไรยากลำบากนะการแก้บอลของเขาเนี่ยเขายกหน้ายกหลังแล้วบอลมันขาดไม่บอลมันขาดก็จะตีเข้าในอย่างนี้แต่เบอร์4ถ้าบอลมัน 100% เบอร์4จะตีลายตรงโอเคไหมตีโกโก้บักให้ดีแล้วนอกนั้นบอลแค่ตีห่างตีเข้านี้ดักดีเฟนส์ให้ดีนะหลังเหมือนกันถ้าหลังบอลมันชิดมันจะตีลายตรงถ้าบอลห่างจะตีฉีกเข้าในอย่างนี้โอเคนะเก็บรายละเอียดที่จะแข่ง
Fans are having a great time here in Bangkok. There it was with the serve. Break point chance. That's a lovely block from Thailand. Needed to be made as well. Quet Park coming up with it.
And that's Thailand's fourth block of the set. They're doing a really good job of being disciplined, low and tight, and they're moving quickly along the net. So you're seeing them taking away space. There's not really any weak spots in those blocks for Egypt to utilize.
Good serve, that was dropping right to the baseline. Unfortunate error from Toka. Wimonrat now back to serve. Good up. That's going to stay in play. Free ball coming for Egypt. Mutu once again ready on pipe. This time it goes wide, and that's another great pickup. Another opportunity though for Egypt. Maybe now a slight chance. Only a down ball. Still Egypt knocking on the door to the point. And still Thailand not opening the door. But in the end, though, it is an error, and Egypt take that point. That's a good lesson in patience from Egypt.
Yeah, they had to work for that, because this is what Thailand do. They really frustrate teams that they play, because they're picking up everything you're sending their way. I mean, 3, 4, 5 defenses in a row.
This is a free ball. 3 front row attackers plus the back row attack. 4 options. Middle couldn't get a full swing, but they're still in the rally, Egypt. But now it's free ball for Thailand. 2 front row, 2 back row attackers. Oh, that's a massive catch and throw set. Unless it's just the angle we're watching from, because that looked like it was above her head. She brings it down and then sets it back out again. What am I missing? Nothing. What she's done, actually, she's done very well, is, yeah, her hands are high, but she comes down with the ball without touching it and then sets it out quickly from a low point. So drags the block in.
Sneaky, sneaky.
That's work. That's off the hands and into the antenna. Well, this is good. Egypt, despite the start to this set, have now grown into this. They're playing better volleyball. They're matching Thailand pretty much in terms of points for points. I expect that this set is going to go Thailand's way now at 23-15. But certainly from Egypt's point of view, I think we could be on for a closer second set, maybe.
Yeah, because Thailand they kind of ran away with it in the beginning. They got themselves such a good cushion that even if Egypt scraps back here and plays a little bit better, it's going to be hard to get into this set.
Another great piece of defense. That's too tight. But does really well not to go in the net. Does Sessikap on, and they take the point, Thailand.
That was a couple of players that were in danger of pulling in their bodies into the net, but had such good court awareness. I mean, look at that set from Pornpun, how she gets into the air and snakes her way from not hitting the net. Incredible.
Ridiculous shoulder strength. Set point, Thailand. And a swing chance for it. And they've taken it. First time of asking. Thailand have the opening set, 25-15. Dana to serve. Egypt trailing 1 set against Thailand as we get the second set underway. That one didn't quite make it. It looked like she was trying to go for fingers, but almost got the sense watching that caught between having a swing and trying to make a shot.
Yeah, and well, because Thailand did such a good job of slowing them down in that, like you mentioned, just above the tape portion of the net. So now Egypt have to swing higher.
And that's what we were talking about in between the set breaks, the fact that the middle's getting slightly ahead of the setter, and there's not really a timing that I think the setter can pick up at the moment for Egypt in trying to find Aya and also trying to find Dalia. I think that Dana's struggling a little. That is a quality block, and it's 3-0 Thailand.
The pass is pretty good on Egypt's side, so the setter has ball in hand a couple times in a row, but again, Thailand just doing such a good job of getting quick and in position to set up that block early.
It's a great touch. Has that hit the floor? No, but there might be a challenge coming after this rally if Thailand don't win it. Another opportunity. That didn't make it, so now maybe a challenge for ball down. Be quick, got 8 seconds, and the challenge does come in.
And now we get ready to get comfortable, because who knows how long it takes to find the mid-rally challenge.
As Simply Red said, scrolling back the years, but for us it's scrolling back the actions, right? Well, they said rolling back the years, but that's a terrible pun. I'll forget I said that.
We'll be scrolling back the tears while we wait for them.
Yes.
You like that one? Every once in a while.
Oh,
they found it quick.
Oh, they did.
It's too quick. We were ready for a chit-chat over here.
I was just putting the kettle on.
Yeah, I think Bolt 6 were up there waiting for it. They were like, oh,
We know
Hang on a sec, that's coming.
Yeah, we know what's happening.
Great challenge.
Changes for Thailand. So Chachuan has gone off. And coming on in her place, it's Warasara Setalog. Good dig. Oh, that's always the way, isn't it, for Thailand? Kamwon getting turned by the ball.
I like that change of direction there for Egypt's Nada. She sees that sliver of space on the outside of the block, turns it back down there with her wrist.
That didn't work.
And you don't see those kind of errors often from Thailand's side. They're a team that's really good at handling the ball. Only 4 errors so far in the entire set, so Egypt has to capitalize.
Oh, that is an ace serve, but one of those ones is not only does it clip the net, but look what then happens and where it goes between the 2 players as a result.
And it's a little bit cramped over there as well. You saw those 2 players running in front of the receivers, so there's already that, and then the fact that it changes direction.
Combo. Good up. Sensible play, keeping it in play, making Thailand have to play. Now there's a chance for Egypt. Well, Ramita's way in front of the ball, so she can't get a good swing on it. And in the end, it's Thailand who take the point. Shaya getting the swing away.
Yeah, Egypt's patience is going to be tested over and over again, because even when they think they put themselves in a good position to swing and recycle, Thailand just come back at them again and again.
5-3. Nice, that's a really good swing to the line.
Wow, look at the speed of Toka's arm there. Just an absolute whip on the right side.
Looking for touches, not given. And no challenge coming either. More in hope than anything from Sasipapon. (5-5), Egypt to back level. Oh, it's hit the antenna. It's another error from Thailand. So Egypt now have the lead.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of space to work with there.
Timeout called.
มีสติตอนนี้เขาไม่ได้ทำอะไรเราหรอกเราเล่นที่ดีเข้าใจเปล่านะวางบอลที่ดีวางแม่นวางจุดซ้ายขวาแม่นแล้วช่วยกันลองบอลโอเคไหมรับเสิร์ฟไม่มีปัญหาตอนนี้ทำไทยเอามันตีไม่ตายนะช่วยกันลองบอลดีเฟนส์ถ้าเขาจ่ายเขาตีลายตรงเห็นไหมโค้งหลังเขาตีลายตรงโค้งหน้าตีฉีกเข้าในมันเห็นชัดอยู่แล้วสติหน่อยทำไม
That time it works, using the block. But as kind of suspected, really, Egypt settled into the match towards the end of that first set. They're now matching Thailand at the beginning of this second set. It means Thailand have to up their game. They cannot switch off for a moment. That's better. That time the setter was in a slightly better position here, and not only that, the attackers ended up slightly behind, so can actually come into the space where the ball is going. Good touch. That'll work. And look at this, a 2-point advantage for Egypt. Change for Thailand. Charapon Kongyot is on the court. Good play. Bit of pace on that ball out wide. And it's able to put it away. Nice pass. Charapon showing that she's amphibious, can play right or left-handed. Who knew, indeed. Continuation block only. That is a great pickup. But an even better block for Egypt.
Excellent finish from Nada. Kabicha trying to work that angle, and again, Thailand are not a team that are going to swing over the block, so if you're just low in discipline, take away your zone, make it easy for the defense, you can get some touches on them.
That was nice. Wasn't the fastest, but there was enough height, wasn't there? And being one-on-one, there was space to go left or right with that swing.
Yeah, I'd love to see more middle action from Thailand because of exactly that. They have attackers that have great range, that can swing different directions depending on where the block is.
That's not coming back. Ace serve Thailand, and they are level.
Not an ounce of spin on it, just drops out of the air. The Manrat targeting that outside hitting position. And now there's a middle in defense though, so can Egypt capitalize on that?
Well, they can't. That is a great pickup. Maybe this time. The referee has given that one as 4 touches. And I'm not sure Egypt are going to argue about it.
That's maybe worth the challenge. Again, it's pretty much the same situation we saw a few minutes ago.
Thailand now have the lead. That is a great block. Thailand don't need to be going so sharp, because Egypt's block is waiting for them when they do.
And especially when they're not able to add the speed that they want to, that's when the block gets set up and have to swing a little smarter.
That's hit the floor, despite the best efforts of Pompon. No real disguise on that set behind, which is Something you'd expect then for Thailand to pick up on that quite early. There's an arch in the back from Dana, and she's showing that she's going to go behind. I've yet to see her do that and then set the ball out in front of her. So there are some pretty distinctive tells for where she wants to put the ball. This is always a danger when you play combinations, right, and you're committed to that combination on a pass that's drawn you all the way this far over and you're having a jump set. There's no room here. It's run right to where the block hasn't even had to move to.
Yeah. Yeah, you maybe want to be adaptable when you're playing that, but I like that Thailand are trying some things and using different zones of the net. They have the speed and the power to do it when it's right. Pornpun looking acrobatic.
Chance to get level. That one squeaked through the block. That will do it though, and Thailand have the point, and we're all tied up at 13s.
That's a great set from Pornpun all the way on the other side. You were talking about tells and giveaways. Pornpun gives away absolutely nothing when she sets. Her body is so neutral.
So again, she's done that really well in this match, actually, against the block, being able to find that kind of solution to get it go down the front of it.
Yeah, and especially in that position, it's not her comfortable zone as an opposite. You typically want to be on the right side. There, she's on the left side, but makes something happen.
A serve for Egypt, and they're back in front again.
Just a last-minute reach from a shower porn in front of the libero. I would let Diana take that.
Thailand playing catch-up. The middle is starting to connect now for Egypt. That's a couple in a row they've had and scored from.
I think you called it earlier about the middle being a little in front of the setter in terms of closer to the net. She's not giving herself a whole lot of space to choose angles, so I'd like to see her just leave that space just a little bit more.
Thailand come right back with the middle of their own. Serve for Thailand. Oh, this is a right seesaw of a second set. As they've managed to get themselves level again.
I like targeting Mito in this reception. She's a former middle blocker, so reception is not necessarily her most comfortable zone, let's say.
Good cover in behind the block for Thailand. No double touches unless you're sending it over the net with a double. Play continues. That's not made it. And now Thailand lead.
Little scramble play there at the net. I like Egypt looking for corners and angles here. This one a high swing, but just long.
Weren't able to finish it with the swing. and neither with the block. So Egypt have a point back. I don't think that's made it. It hasn't. Didn't catch the baseline. Egypt back in front again.
Even just hanging with Thailand is a good sign for Egypt. Like, that's a difficult ball. It goes just long, but you can see how the attackers are kind of just popping up at the net. And for the blockers, it's really a lot to take in, a lot of information to try and figure out where to be and at what time.
Oh, that's some dig. Thailand thought that they'd finish the point off, but they haven't. And it's Egypt who've taken it off of some amazing defense. Nado Ali with an incredible dig.
That's a huge point for Egypt. Thailand's starting to play the way that they feel comfortable with those kind of snake in the grass plays where someone just pops up out of nowhere. So to keep that in play, great work by Egypt.
เขาไม่ได้แท็กเราตีไม่ตายแต่อย่าท้อเพราะว่าอะไรพอบอลเข้าดีเฟนได้แล้วเนี่ยเขาตีเข้าโครงสร้างพอเขาตีเข้าโครงสร้างคือการสกัดกั้นการบล็อกของเรากับการดีเฟนต้องอดทนนะเขาตีมาแล้วรอบสองอ่ะเขาเตอร์แท็กรอบที่สองอ่ะเราดีเฟนไม่ได้อ่านลายให้มันแน่นๆนะแล้วอย่าท้อโอเคเปล่าใครไม่ได้ดีเฟนคนที่ไม่ได้ดีเฟนรันให้เต็มที่รันให้100%เลยนะเราเล่นได้เราก็เล่นไปเลย
Can Egypt hold on to this lead and level up the match? That's the question. They lead by 2. That's a great pick. Taking that ball and not touching the net. Egypt again, they're hustling well. That's unlucky. Ball catching the net, not the block on the way through.
Egypt are looking a lot more comfortable. They're taking confident swings. They're really analyzing what's going on the other side rather than just blindly swinging into the block. I like that adjustment from Egypt.
And the side outs are working.
And we're starting to see some combination plays on Egypt's side now. I mean, the middle ran in front. They're overloading that area, adding a little bit of speed, kind of trying to catch Thailand's block out.
Thailand have made a change. Attire has come in. Oh yes, big hit, big point Egypt.
Confident swing again. Finding ways to utilize zones of the net where the blockers are not quite there. That space down the line is the place to take.
Thailand have made 3 changes now in this set. But it is Egypt who are making all of the right noises and have a really good lead, 22-18. It's another change for Thailand. So it's a setter change now, and Wonpan is going out. So in comes Natanish Jason. So going out with Chaya, number 16. Well, that's a very good introduction to Nancy Suksud, who's also just come onto court. It's almost a completely different line. There's 5 new players on the court now for Thailand.
And I think that'll work into their advantage because Egypt was starting to figure out what Thailand were doing and throwing at them. So now it's like a whole new scouting report you have to have in your head.
Oh, they're back to within 2 from that serve from Jarapon Konyok. And Egypt call timeout.
Feels like Egypt's coach getting a little tense there, sensing that he could take this set, put themselves at a even keel place. Doesn't want to let Thailand creep themselves back in.
Lovely ball in. That's good defense needed to be made by Panoy. And they take the point, Thailand. They're closing in. They're only 1 behind.
Thailand are a team that can ride momentum, and that's exactly what they're doing here. You mentioned it. They've changed their entire squad pretty much. Now Egypt are on the back foot, having to figure out the new combinations that they're going to see on the other side.
Free ball to get level. Oh no! Gone too steep. Hataya Bamrangsuk defeated by the net. Change for Egypt, number 14, Maazal is coming in. And leaving the court for the moment is Dalia Norshedi, number 22. Foot fault, looked like it was a foot fault, confirmed as a foot fault on the serve.
Oh yeah. You can't make those kind of errors here at the business end of the set against a team like Thailand that, again, are so scrappy in the defense, have been blocking so well. Gotta make them earn their points.
Goodness me, that's some pass in the end, but now a chance. Thailand, no good, but they think there's a touch. They think there's a block touch. Yep, that's exactly right, touch. But was there one? That's the question.
It's got to be worth the challenge at this point.
Well, otherwise, it's set point Egypt if this goes their way, or 23 all if there is a touch.
Even in this second set, Egypt have given up more unforced errors than Thailand and still are in a position to potentially have set point here.
That's crazy.
Done a really good job of calming their nerves and settling into the match.
That's touched no one. And nothing. Nada.
Did it touch nada?
It didn't. Didn't even touch nada. Set point Egypt. what a pickup. But not second time of asking. Tanacha Suksal puts it on the floor. Still set point Egypt, though.
I don't think Thailand are going down without a fight here. They're in front of their home crowd. They are a team that can add speed to any opportunity.
Tanacha with the serve. It's a good ball in for the set. Oh, they've done it only because the basketball has taken it away from the libero. And Pina Panoy couldn't get to it. That is the end of the set. Egypt have taken it. It is 1-set-all. Goodness me. That was unexpected. But a very delighted Egypt and not so delighted set of Thailand fans, except for that chap. (25-23). Egypt's 1-set-all with Thailand, statistically speaking. As Key said towards the end of that set, Egypt giving 9 points to Thailand in errors, but they got 3 blocks and 2 aces, and just a few more extra attacks to get the job done. Now it's evenly poised at 1 set apiece. That's what Tok has been up to. Fans are loving it. Let's head down to the court then, because Noah Emad is ready to have a chat with Key. Let's hear what he has to say.
Coach, your first set win of the World Championships in almost 20 years. What did your team do really well in that second set?
The first time playing World Championship, maybe before, since I got 20 years, you understand? And maybe modern team, you understand, for future. The team under reach, okay?
In that second set, what did your team do better than in the first?
Second set, because maybe some mistake, maybe correct some mistake, you understand, in the second set. And maybe the start a new player, and a new game.
Thank you so much. Good luck going forward.
Well, that is what Egypt's coach had to say. What will Thailand's coach have to say? Kiatapong Radichatagrenkai still having a chat with his team. They've got work to do, haven't they? Egypt are in a great place. They've got a set. It's their first match. They are right in the thick of it here with the hosts and enjoying every second of it. Kiatapong Radichatagrenkai is now down on the court with Key. Let's hear what he has to say.
Coach, your team was dominant in the first set. What do you want to see them do again in that third set?
Yeah, we want to be back our strategy in the first set, but the second set, some of our players injury and they confused about the blocking. So we need our game come back in the first set, side out, completely good, and break point, dig attack should be better than this. Yeah.
You made a lot of changes in that second set. Yeah, what changes are you going to make for the third?
Because some of our players too much error and not confident for make the point. So we made too much error in the second set. We hope the third set will be back.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Those errors have got to be set 3 underway. Thailand with the serve. It's 1 set all here. Egypt looking for side out. And they will have the opening point, Thailand. Decent enough ball in from that far away. It's a bit tight on the net, so couldn't get a full swing. Thailand looking for 2-0. Not getting it. It's been some great defense from Nadavali, the libero for Egypt. Probably been their most outstanding defensive player for sure. However, doesn't stop Thailand taking point number 2. That's not coming over.
Great start for Thailand. Good response, as the coach mentioned, cut down those errors. I think Thailand just sleeping on a couple of plays in the last set.
Yeah, pretty much gone back to their starting lineup from the first set of Thailand. As Egypt get their first point. The only change they've made for the second set is Bataya Bamruk is the starting middle blocker ahead of Wimon Tanapan. No changes for Egypt, as you might expect. A little slow, a little hesitant. You don't need an invitation to play the ball.
Yeah, that's a couple times we've seen, I mean, almost miscommunication between players on Egypt's side, and that's a good opportunity of using that zone. Talked about the right side of the court.
The set was being set away from the player. It really needs to be set moving into the player's zone that they're coming into. Really did well to do anything with that, to get a recycle, but couldn't then keep it in play.
Yeah, tight as well, so the blockers always have the advantage there.
That's a better ball. And side out achieved.
Adding a little bit of speed as well. That's typically what Thailand do to their opponents.
That one caught in thermal, kept on rising.
There's wind in here, from what I hear. That's the rumor, anyway.
For those of you wondering what we're talking about, in the first match, the Dutch coach, Felix Kozlowski, said to his team, "It's cold in here and windy." And we looked at each other and went, "Is it? We're indoors." That's a good up. But it won't be coming back over. So Egypt have the point.
Scrappier play than we're used to seeing out of Thailand.
That is such a good play. The setting from Pompom, when she gets it right, it's world class.
Even moving forward, flings it back. She gets the width on it as well, and that's what is able to use that swing.
Egypt mixing it up. They've stopped the leaking of points, as it were, for the moment. They're matching Thailand on side outs.
And I like going after Pornpun there, the smaller blocker, go for her outside hand.
Put a little bit of spin on that. A little bit of heat on it, though, from Thailand for 8-4.
We haven't seen a whole lot of backcourt attack as of yet from Thailand, and typically that's something that they sprinkle in more often as part of their game. Pichaya there with almost a wide open net down the line.
So it's a big space to serve into, down to the corner in one. Instead, going after the front court swing hitter. Good out from Panoy. 1 foot Yahoo is no good.
Is that the technical term? The 1 foot Yahoo?
Completely. Look, watch. But this was
a front slide.
Yeah. It was a no.
A no-who.
Yeah. That will work nicely.
Hataya finds that a little bit too high for her, maybe even too slow. And again, Thailand loving to add that speed. She had to kind of wait in the air, so it's smart of her to tip it rather than to try and scramble and swing.
Good touch from tap down Jang, and there might have been a touch in the block. They're all convinced this time, Thailand. Was there a touch?
It's hard to tell in real time. All the players of Thailand, though, looked pretty convinced. Ergo, I'm convinced.
Okay.
I'm easily convinced, though. Doesn't take much. Oh.
That's a big old touch. With what looks like an opposite finger, it looks like it got the touch, but the finger seems to have gone forward off of the touch. Tocco Moro it was, for those of you watching, and I know you're Italian. That is excellent. Thailand seem to have a bit of more of a grip on things now.
Oh, it just came to me. Toka Almuro. Because Toka is the player, and it also means touch. Takes me a while.
Winnie P, win predictor. Still sticking with Thailand after a little bit of a blip, maybe, after the second set.
Yeah, that would be a huge result if Egypt were able to push this forward to get a win. It'd be enormous for their confidence going forward.
Sweden and the Netherlands, the other two teams in this pool. It's the top two teams from each pool that go through to the round of 16, which takes place here in Bangkok. So if you do make it out of this pool, you haven't got to go anywhere. You can have a nice day off and relax. That's good play from Thailand.
Chachuan doing a great job avoiding the block there. There's just a sliver of space between the forehands.
Good up. shy, but that's not going to make it over. And Egypt have a rare point.
Ball felt like it was a little bit low, but not fast and low the way Thailand typically play. Kind of hung in the air, but was too low to take a full swing on.
Oh, that had some speed on it to the middle.
That has been a little bit quiet. I like Pompon trying to force that to her there. She's the kind of player who can add positively. We've seen her have big matchups.
Oh, ow, great save from Nella Walid, but she's gone crashing into the advertising hoardings. Hanoi making a touch as well. We're still going. Egypt with a chance, and they've taken it. What a pickup from the libero for Egypt, with no thought about her own safety.
That's how you have to play when you're in a world championship situation. All-out defensive hustle. Exactly what Egypt need now.
A serve for Egypt off the back of the hustle in the last play. They're on a roll.
Thailand caught off guard here. Two players watching it, but it goes straight down between them. Somebody's got to chat about that.
Three in a row. Thailand need to correct the situation here, and quickly. Well, tell you what, that looked like a massive net touch in that block. That hasn't been called. To serve. That will make it.
It looked like Thailand made an adjustment there, shifting their reception so that Chachuan could go outside and actually attack, because Egypt had done such a good job of kind of keeping her, hanging her in that reception that split second longer.
Ooh, it's free ball for Thailand. Audacious setting, and a net touch by Egypt means Thailand have the point.
So Pornprin's starting to force the ball to Thatao now, and she had 21 points against Japan in week 2 of the VNL. This is a player in the middle that has to get going if Thailand want to have a chance.
Yeah, this game is so important for both of these teams, isn't it? Because the winner of this one's really got a chance to make it out of the group. The loser, probably none, with Sweden and the Netherlands to play. At least if you can win this one, you've got a 1 in 2 chance. You might be able to get something against the other teams to give you a chance of getting second in the group.
Yeah, the pools are so small. It's only 4 teams in each pool, so you really only get 3 matches. You have to get this first win under your belt.
So for Egypt, coming onto court is Hannah Tamash, setter. And also coming onto court is number 13, Noor Yassim. That'll work. A little bit of a tentative set, but a set made. And that will do the confidence the world of good for Hannah.
Clever swing from Mito. She's going off the block, just down that side, that sliver of space.
Back row attack, working. 6-point lead for Thailand.
Just slowly starting to see the Thai game that we're used to. That ball coming from the backcourt and a different zone of the net. They're trying to work some combination plays again.
I've been really enjoyed watching Nada Ali, the libero for Egypt play, actually. I think she's done a really good job in serve reception. They've tried to stay away from her as much as possible. Anything on her, she's passed really well. Her defense has been excellent.
Ooh, okay.
Top dig. This could be worth as much as 2, and your middle makes a dig of 5. Play on. Another touch. Now an absolute opportunity here for Egypt. Oh, another one. Stable ball out wide. But Thailand have it back. Oh, yes, what a rally. Another chance for Egypt. Oh, that was such a shame because for Nuriasim, the ball just didn't go where it needed to on that attack. And Thailand get away with it.
That's a bit of luck for Thailand because 3-4 digs in a row from the middle blocker, Dylan Moshedi, nonetheless. And you called it, it counts for 2, I think. Whenever the middle gets a block, or sorry, a defense, but she got 3 in a row. That counts for 6.
Should have done. What a shame for Egypt not to capitalize. It's not been called, you know. So if Egypt don't win this, expect to go back to see that moment. Down ball. Thailand will momentarily have the rally, but straight away the challengers come in for block touch. Which way is it going to go?
Challenge for team Egypt for block touch during the rally.
Yeah, I have a feeling Bolt 6 had that one lined up as well.
They're on the job, they're on the case. With the aid of the challenge referee as well, making the decisions. Or at least advising the first referee. Not looking, yes you were, we could tell you were looking.
I think she knows it as well. I feel as though Egypt have an opportunity here. This is not the Thailand team that we're used to seeing that makes very few errors, that defends everything, that plays such speed. They are defending well, but their other parts of their game have kind of fallen off. We're not seeing the blocks. We're not seeing those fast combination plays that we're used to seeing. So I think Egypt really have to capitalize.
I get the impression, watching the way that Thailand are playing, that they're waiting for Egypt to make errors. They're not playing like, say, they were playing against a Brazil or an Italy, where they know those errors aren't coming and they've got to be ready. So many times I've seen Pina Panoi playing 5, but just playing casually at 5, just kind of in, not really getting to a position, not even taking charge of the space on the court where she's at, and then balls getting hit down that line and she's not getting them. It's almost a bit too casual at times with their defense.
I wonder if this, and it's interesting because typically Thailand are a team that celebrate every single point that they win. It's like it was an Olympic championship right now. Maybe there's some pressure on them. They're either a little bit lackadaisical or they're just expecting, they know that there's a lot of expectation on them.
And this is the thing, isn't it? It's turning that thought of expectation into that thought of, do you know what, there's 6,000 friends here all wanting you to do well. And when I don't do well, it's not like, oh, it's like, oh. It's that feeling, oh yeah, there you go. Well played, referee. Got his spot on.
Yeah, there was definitely a touch there, so.
The block of Egypt touches the ball, so it's not 4 touches 4. Point for Thailand.
Well played, doing the little helicopter signal so that everyone knew that he was about to talk, saying that it had caught the block, it was there, therefore right that Thailand were able to stay in the rally, and they have the point. 19-12 they lead. Make that 20-12. We've gone to an Olympic scoreline.
Oh, this is my favorite scoreline of all time.
Oh yeah. Timeout Egypt.
يا شباب لسه بدري، قلنا احنا ايه 1-1 شوط، احاول اعمل اللي اقدر عليه علشان اقدر ايه اعدي برضه احسن السكور بتاعي ايه المشكله؟ عندي
I think the onus right now is on Thailand to clean up their game. The coach talked about it in the interview after the second set. Wasn't pleased with the way they were playing in that second set, giving up too many points. He'd love to see him clean it up here.
That is a block. That is a monster block.
It's fascinating because you look at the height difference between these two players. From Egypt, 180 centimeters, one from just 173. That should be a mismatch.
That's been, I think, part of the problem for Egypt is that's the shot when they're
Deep
going
to the court, to the end line, yeah.
Yeah, when they're ignoring the block and just thinking end line, then they're going to catch fingers like this. But when they're trying to put that ball inside the 3-meter line or the 6-meter line, that's when they're getting shut down, aren't they?
And that's the danger when you play against a team like Thailand is you think, oh, they're small, I'm going to crank on this ball and show exactly what I can do. They're getting some solid touches.
Well played. Ian Panoy to the rescue. So to relive. Oh, good up from Piana. That, oh, it's so close. I thought it was in, but Topper unable to make it work.
Again, the libero. Nada making some huge ups. And there's Pianoy. She might have heard you as well. Deciding to make some spectacular digs of her own.
Changes coming for Thailand. So on comes Gumpun Sinpon, number 4. On to serve. And just going out for the moment is Katya. Nice touch. Well, there wasn't really anywhere else to go, but Egypt never really reacted to that, did they?
I mean, from all the way off the net, I don't think I would expect that to go middle either. I think of all the places that Pornpun could have set, I think that was gutsy to set the middle, but they've got such a good connection going right now that felt good, looked good.
That didn't. 14 plays 23. Nada with the serve. Free ball for Egypt. Couldn't make it work. Oh, that That was almost kept in play. I was just thinking, why on earth did Dana not do anything as it came to her? Two great touches.
Just slightly off speed, just enough to catch Nada on the back foot.
Set point, Thailand. Not taken just yet.
Good work through the middle, off the tippy top of the block.
For the set. Got it. 25-15, and now Thailand lead. Away we go then, set number 4. Straight away, trying to find middle, but that doesn't work. Might do it again though. Oh yes. Went behind, got it done. 1-0 Thailand. It is 2 points for a win if you win in 5. 1 point for the loss. But wins are the important thing, so that could be crucial actually in 3 matches in a 4-team group. Yeah. We've got 2 teams with 2 wins, but one's got a 3-1, 3-0, and the other one's got a 3-2, 3-1. That will do nicely, 2-0.
Thailand looking a lot more switched on already in the start of this fourth set. Beautiful pick up there from Yanut, who had to lay out to her left side to do it.
First point on the board then.
Thailand targeting Mito in the reception, trying to take her out of the offense.
That's a good hit from Nada.
And we called her out as being one of the players that has to step up in this fourth set. Went too quiet in the last one, but was a huge difference maker in the second set. If they can get her going again, this becomes a competition.
That is a great block.
I mean, I was talking about offense, but defense will do as well. Super block from Nada, throwing that inside arm over, cutting away the angle, and that ball's dying a little inside anyway, so it's a perfect time to do it.
All square for the moment. Nice touch. And that's great use of the block.
Quick hands again from Pornpun. She gets a one-on-one and down the line off the hands. Good speed from Thailand's side.
Oh, well played. That's never easy when the ball comes off the net. That's a huge block, though. Thailand reasserting themselves.
There's the difference again. Taka trying to swing down. That ball's a little bit tight anyway, but that's the moment to go from low to high and just go into the rafters. Just take off some fingers.
Blocking's working again.
Tested and approved. Thailand do a good job of being disciplined in their hands. They're low, they're tight, they're strong in the shoulders. Egypt did a good job in the second set of working higher. They've got to get back to that.
Well, great struggle for Thailand, but it's Egypt who have the point.
Again, that one going much higher, then there's a chance to recycle to play again. And a scramble on Thailand's side gets Egypt back in the driver's seat.
We'll switch to the pipe attack, not a double touch. First touch was the block. Another opportunity for Thailand. How many are they going to need? That will do.
Such a crafty set from Pornpun. She had to turn her shoulders the opposite direction. She's facing her opposite and then sets backwards to her middle. I don't think there's any blocker on earth that was expecting that to go there. Nope.
Where has all this blocking come from? Egypt have gone back to trying to hit winners here from off the net, and their contact heights aren't great, are they, anyway? So it's too easy for Thailand in the minute timeout called by Egypt. Well kept in play. And that. Egypt holding their ground, but they're unable to stop Thailand winning the point to get off of yet another block.
And that's one thing that Thailand right now can hang their hat on. Their discipline at the net is working so well.
Forcing the middle, and it works. 10-4.
Even when it's uncomfortable, I like that about Pornpun. It seems like it's forcing to the middle, but she's comfortable. Even from off the net, even when she's moved left or right, she will find her middle, and that's what makes Thailand a team that you have to pay attention to no matter what's happening with the ball.
That's more like it.
Taka going for the line, going for the outside hand. Egypt have to be so much more clever with their shots. Against a team like Thailand that's disciplined at the net, you got to figure out where you're going to swing, not just swing blindly.
Thailand are in a good place.
That ball with speed, doesn't quite get to the antenna, but catches out the block nonetheless.
Decent cover, free ball. 2 front row, 2 back row. Oh, what a touch. Equally good pickup from Panoy. This is some rally again. Egypt giving as good as they get. Maybe now Thailand can finish it off. No, what a pickup that is. Toka. Well watched, it was still going. No longer though. Dana couldn't get it to go back over, and in the end it's 4 touches. Thailand have a monster lead.
The onus on Egypt now is to not get frustrated by all the touches that Thailand are having. They're really making it tough for Egypt to score.
Oh no, Egypt are out of rotation. That's unfortunate because it's Metwali stood the wrong side of the libero. Dana, she's at position 5, so she should have been stood over at left back, but she wasn't. She was stood in middle back. Another point for Thailand.
Let off the hook.
Can they find a way back in? Take this game to 5. That will help. That's a huge block from the Twelly. Miyato, she's got on her shirt.
That's the force. Again, trying to get that middle going when it's not there, but good work by Egypt.
A little bit of force applied from Sesipapon Janiswit.
Thailand's starting to look like they're having fun again. This is the Thailand team that can be so frustrating when you're their opponent. Having fun, enjoying every single point, that's when they're at their most dangerous.
Good serve. Egypt always in trouble off of the serve. Changes coming for Egypt. Hannah Tamash is in. So Toka goes off. Also in is Nuri, number 13. Not changing anything though. Another point for Thailand and a 10-point lead.
Again, swinging down into the blocker is not going to work for Egypt. They tested the block early. They learned that it was there and it's strong. They got a little better in the second set of going around, but now they've gone back to what didn't work.
That didn't work either in the serving line.
Thailand have had 5 blocks in this set alone, of 14 in total. Egypt's, they're trying to be impatient, I would say. They're trying to finish the point when it's not there to be finished.
That's a great swing. Chachuan, she's really tight on the net, and she has to make sure she doesn't hit the net on the follow-through. she almost serves it into the top of the block, doesn't she?
Yeah.
With that contact.
You're right. She has to have that body control. Ooh, going fishing.
And they've come up with a block. 19 plays 8.
And you can see in the finish of that swing, it's low, it's down. It's not finishing high towards the fingertips. It's finishing down towards the wrists of the blockers. The arms even.
The changes that have been run from Egypt haven't really helped at the moment. Nori to serve. Good up. Well played, Nada. Kept in play. With advantage Thailand, which they make the absolute most of. 29.
Bit of frustration now on Egypt's side because Thailand are getting into their groove. They're using the backcourt attack and quickly as well to get over the block.
So out goes Aya, and in comes number 14, Maya Hazal. Free ball, Thailand. Good touch. We're still going. Another free ball, Thailand. Tatdao calling the shots. Oh, so unlucky. Really good touch from Nado Ali, but no one could back it up. Thailand now 21-9.
And there's that set again from Pornpun where she kind of comes down with the ball, catches it low and flicks it. And as a middle blocker, even my eyes are trained to try and look for signals. She's given away nothing.
Great pickup. Fantastic touch from Kenrat. That's hit the floor. Half volleys don't count. Egypt will have the point. Wonderful, wonderful defense from Kenrat Kalmor. Look at that. What a touch that is. That's what having the libero makes the game so exciting. When you've got defensive specialists like the liberos just keeping the ball in play, keeping the rally going with an unbelievable athleticism. You get the feeling that Pornpun is going to set the middle all the way to victory here, if she can. Another one.
Yeah, she loves to force it. She loves to keep that zone of the net working, and she has to because she relies on a fast offense and her players are not that tall. She can't let the blockers camp on them.
Tried middle again. That looked a little bit throwy, but they'll get away with it. 23-10.
Softer balls that are harder to defend because they come at such an awkward angle. That's not a hard driven ball, but a hard one to defend.
It's match point now for Thailand. They've had a bit of a block party in this set.
Yeah, 16 blocks so far in the match.
16? Sorry, I meant 16. My goodness.
Yeah, 7 from this set alone.
Excellent defense. Egypt scrambling. Oh, it's not landed in. Oh.
Clever by Yasso. I like that Egypt are fighting till the bitter end. I think they might have got a bit of luck on that though.
For the match. Oh, what a pickup from Yasso. Thailand running the combination, it didn't work. But going out to 4 does. super play from Sasipapon, Jantao Oisut for Thailand, and they wrap it up 25-11. They've beaten Egypt by 3 sets to 1. Egypt played their part.